What happened to all the Tehilim we said?
I'm definitely not one to claim that I know Hashem's calculations, but I can tell a story. On Rosh Hashanah of the year Tav Shin Yud Zayin, 1957, the Rebbe told a story that spans over 150 years. The Rebbe told that in the year Tav Reish Tzadik Hey on Rosh Hashanah in the year 1935, the previous Rebbe told that in the year Tav Reish Dalid on Rosh Hashanah 1844, the Tzemach Tzedek told a story that had happened in the year Tav Kuf Samach Tes 1809 with the Alter Rebbe. On the night of Rosh Hashanah, the Chabad Rebbes usually are very careful not to speak. Even words of Torah usually are only said the second day of Rosh Hashanah. That year, however, the Alter Rebbe called over his son, the Mittler Rebbe, and his grandson, the Tzemach Tzedek. And the Alter Rebbe said to them, over the course of this past year, I've made such and such amount of Bali Tshuva, such and such amount of Tzadikim, and such amount of Oivdim, of Jews who serve Hashem properly. I deserve a reward for it. The two of you will be the witnesses. Al pi shnayim eidim, based on two witnesses, causes something to be established. I demand of Hashem the reward. And he said the name of so-and-so that he'd like him to have a refuah shalema, a complete healing. And he said another name of another person who he'd like him to have parnasa barchava, he'd like him to have livelihood in abundance. The previous Rebbe on Rosh Hashanah of the year Tav Reish Tzadik Hey said, since I established that every day after davening, Tehilim should be said, there's been millions and millions of words of Tehilim that have been added as a result. And for this I deserve a reward. The reward that I'd like is that Jews should have so and so amount of pounds of golden coins. In the year Tav Shin Yud Zayin 1957, the Rebbe said, from that time of the story of the previous Rebbe until today, I don't know if there's anything left from those millions of words of Tehilim. But there's no question about it that since then there's been added many, many more words of Torah and Tehilim. And the Rebbe then said, all of you who are sitting here are my witnesses that I demand of Hashem a reward. And the reward is that Jews should have an abundance of blessing in health, in livelihood, and in children. There's no question about it that words of Tehilim bring about the most powerful blessings that can be. We don't know the Eibishter's calculations, but it's a definite thing that the person for whom we've said Tehilim, even if we didn't see things turn out the way we wanted them to, it definitely helps that person, whether easing his suffering, whether it goes together with him in the next world and helps him out over there. And there's also no question that words of Tehilim don't get lost and they remain and bring about any type of blessing that's necessary and that's needed, both physical and spiritual, for all times.